God. Ask God.
Hi Scott, big fan of your podcast here. Thank you so much for all those great tips, strategies, and experience you give away for free. I really love the energy you're showing in every episode. Maybe that wins over even more than the valuable content. I'm listening at least one episode every day and I got to episode 15 so far. I guess I'll have to skip to the new ones to hear the answer of my question though. My question is regarding Amazon terms. To be more specific, am I allowed to put my website URL on the product packaging or product description? If yes, can this URL lead to an opt-in page so I can collect emails? I don't know if Amazon really allows that. I guess they would prefer to keep their customers theirs, thus prohibiting what I've described above. But I scanned Amazon.co.uk terms and conditions. Yes, I'll be selling in UK. And I could not find anything related. To you, Scott, what is a good way to get at least some of your Amazon customers to land on your website without violating Amazon's terms? Maybe give away a free leaflet alongside the product with the URL, and the website has a Facebook pixel, so you get the visitor information and then can remarket them on Facebook. I don't know. I'm really looking forward to your reply, and I hope you haven't answered this question yet. And if you have, please don't get mad at me. All the best to you, Scott, and keep up the amazing work. Thank you.
Hey, Peter, thank you so much for the question. It's a good question. And yes, I have answered this one before, but I'm going to answer it again, and I'll probably answer it again and again because I think it's very important. And, we don't really know what Amazon will allow us to do, right? We do know that they don't want us deliberately going, on their platform and having a customer be interested in our product by going to our listing and then putting a link somewhere in our listing so they can get, placed over on our website so then we can start trying to get them to buy on our website, right? That's, common sense, right? They don't want us to do that, and I understand that. But I've said this all along, right? If you buy a TV from Sony or, any of the major brands or any other product for that matter, and you buy their product, you're going to get a lot of promotional material in there. You're going to get a warranty application that you have to fill out, right? You might even go to a website to get a special bonus discount or any of that stuff, right? And yes, I understand that, Sony is Sony, right? They're a big brand, right? So they're not gonna, get upset with them. But honestly, if you're doing the same thing as far as giving the buyer, a better experience, if you're giving them something additional to their order, you're not on there trying to get them to buy that item on your website. Now, if that was the case, then I would say, yes, that's probably against the terms of service. Okay, that I would definitely say. And I wouldn't recommend doing that on their platform. Again, we're playing in Amazon's sandbox, right? We have to play by their rules. So I think, again, this is just my thoughts, are, if you are able to offer them a VIP discount because you are giving Amazon buyers a special code, right? Now, again, think about what I just said. We're giving your customer, in this case, a code to go back to Amazon and buy more product from you on Amazon, right? I don't know how they would have a problem with that. And if they did, I'd be very confused by that, right? So one good strategy is to have a coupon code that gives 20% off your next purchase, right? So then you can have this code printed on your insert card and, you can give it to them. That's a simple way to do it. If you want to put that behind an opt-in, I think that's totally fine too. Hey, go sign up for our VIP club list and get 20% off your next order. And that order will then point them back to Amazon. Now, if you're going to give them a discount and that discount is on your Shopify store or your e-commerce store, it's a little bit of a gray area there. Not really quite sure that I'd be good with that. Now, let's let's think about another way that we could do this, right? Let's say that you have a product that demonstrates, or you have videos that demonstrate how to use it. Or maybe you sell that garlic press, and in that garlic press, you have an insert that gives 10 recipes and maybe 2 YouTube videos showing how to make it, right? So you could put in there, download our free recipe guide, plus receive 2 bonus videos from Chef Martin on how to cook these 2 amazing meals. Go here to, thebestchef.com/VIP, something like that, right? And then they go and they opt in to get that bonus. So I don't think that is a problem. But again, I'm not Amazon, right? I'm just saying, like, logically that makes the most sense. And I think that everyone should be at least trying to get them to register their product for updates, for warranties, for bonuses, and that type of stuff. I think that that's a must. Now, I did an episode a while back. I did it back on episode 24, all the way back on 24. And I said how I plan to collect customer email addresses using insert cards. Definitely go check out that episode. It was a while ago, but it's still very relevant. So I would definitely go check that out. And anyone else that is thinking about doing this, definitely go check that out. Again, I'll link this up in the show notes to this episode. This episode will be, let me see here, episode 229. So that's going to be theamazingseller.com/229. You can get all the transcripts, you can get the show notes, the links, all that good stuff there. All right, so hopefully that helped you, Peter. Hopefully that helped everyone else that's wondering about that as well. Well, hey there. Thank you so much for listening to that episode of Ask Scott. Now, that was just a highlight from one of our full episodes where I generally answer 3 to 4 questions on a podcast. If you want to go back and listen to all of the past archives of not just the Ask Scott session, but all of the full episodes where I do interviews with top Amazon sellers, people starting from scratch and building a business, if you want to listen to any of those episodes, head over to theamazingseller.com and you can find all of that over there. You can also find details there on how you can ask your own question and get it aired on an upcoming Ask Scott session and possibly see it here on YouTube or just on the podcast. All right, so definitely head over to theamazingseller.com. There's tons of resources over there for you to be able to build your e-commerce and Amazon business. So definitely go check that out. Now, I just wanted to remind you one thing before I let you go. There's a lot of information out there and some of it is really, really good. What I want you to remember is you have to not just consume the information, you have to actually apply that information. So take this information that you learned here today and apply it to your business. And this way here, you can get results. As my shirt says, I wear it almost daily. Take action. We'll see you guys.